Okay, looks like it's all working nicely. Great. Let me just move this over here. Good. Hey guys, it's GriffinOni here, and welcome to another live stream. Tonight we're going to be doing some more Pokemon Pokopia. Last time we had accessed another area, and we kind of got started with that. And so this time we're going to continue with that. Hope everyone is doing well on this fine evening. It's very hot where I am. It's very, very hot. But I wanted to be certain that we did have another stream in the middle of the week, not just because I got another episode 100% Orange Juice done, and the epilogue of Heart Gold is still pending because I need to find time to record. But moreover, tomorrow I am not going to be streaming or doing game night. I'm going to be heading out with Carissa for the evening and her friends. We're going to go golfing. Well, sort of. Anyway, so wanted to be certain that I'm gonna stream in with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. What's up, gamer68990? Let me get things rolling over here. Need to get the switch to talking. Do I play Roblox? No, I do not. I'm a 29-year-old man. I have no business playing Roblox. But fair enough to ask. Now, since we've established I'm a 25-year-old man, let's play some more motherheckin' Pokemon. Okay. What's up, Crusty Knight? Or is it X Rusty Knight X? Ooh, stream had a very delay in that response, but that's okay. I can see things in good time. That's what matters. Hope everyone has been having a good week so far. My week's been pretty busy, not just from making another episode of OJ and making more Deltarune shorts for you guys, but also Pokemon's still a talk of the town today. Head to the Rocky Ridge Pokemon Center to talk to them. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh my god. Oh, hey! Wow, what a way to start the stream. We start off with Cinderace, my goat. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice seeing we got around here, huh? You here for the scenery too? Whoa, seriously, you're the one who got this place up and running? You're a real nice Pokemon, aren't you? All right, you got yourself a new fan, bud. I love cheering on as a fan just as much as I love being cheered on by my fans. Let's go. I have a chat for Cinderace. Cinderace, the striker Pokemon. Juggles a pebble with its feet, turning it into a burning soccer ball. Its shots strike opponents hard and leave them scorched. Ryan is online at the moment. Sweet. Okay, what's going on at the Rocky Ridge Pokemon Center? Okay, Charizard stamp has been added. Take a look. See. Okay, so we have new daily challenge. We need to make plants grow, gather 36, and gather mysterious feathers. That can be dealt with. So berry case, wooden partition. Okay, I want to get the food counter recipe because that's going to be extremely important. Both for the medium and the long run. 2 jars of honey. That's amazing that we instantly started the stream with Cinderace. Like that is hype. Okay, I need to take wheat. Because we need wheat for various purposes. Okay, what do we got? Down here we have One stone den kit. Okay, that might be interesting to create here. Now, if I recall correctly, what needs to happen next is yeah, so what's up, Torkel? Hey, Ditto, you need something? We need a bread oven. A bread oven? What's that? Does it have something to do with me? Whoa, so my shell looks kind of like a bread oven. And basically, you want to study my shell to help you learn how to make a bread oven? That's wild. Sounds like a real challenge. Seems really fun, though. Would love to help, but can I ask for a little help first? Sometimes I really feel like going outside, you know? But the floor of this cave is bumpy and uneven, kind of hard to walk around on. Do you think you can make a nice path for me so I can get to the Pokemon Center? It's hard for me to get around when the go around is all uneven and bumpy. I'm counting on you. Okay, so we need to work on making a path for Torkoal. I can accommodate that. We just need to make some proper ground, and also probably fill in the grass here wouldn't hurt either. Okay, limestone. This will definitely help. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, we got a new friend here in the moss. Let's go, Larvitar. There we go. Num num. Ah, that's the stuff. Hey, you, have you tried the dirt here yet? Not gonna lie, it's pretty tasty. It is moss after all. Well, you don't eat dirt. Well, that's too bad. For you, you gotta eat a ton if you want to grow big. All right, Larvitar, the rock-skinned Pokemon. It feeds on soil. After eating a large mountain, it will fall asleep so it can grow. Awesome. Okay, now then, let's work on crafting. We need to craft some stairs. Actually, some stone steps would probably be best for purposes of keeping the ground nice and even and reasonable. Like, wooden steps are all well and good, but there we go. Looking a little better. Looking a little better. All right, Torkoal. Oh, so I do have like a proper third section of my deal here. Okay. And then we're going to put a set of stone steps here. Stone steps here. Stone steps here. Stone steps here. And that should do it, honestly. Have you made a nice path Pokemon Center for me? It's all good to go. Yay, thank you. I'll go ahead and try to get over there. Alright, there we go, Torkoal. This is going to take a minute, but that's okay. It's possible for him to get over to the Pokemon Center, so that's all that matters at the moment. Alright, let's talk to Machoke real quick. Hey, Ditto. Bet I know what's on your mind. It's gotta be muscles, am I right? Thinking about bread. Ha! I was close. After all, you gotta eat to build muscle. Not quite how that works, Machoke, but keep trying. So you want to make bread and eat some wheat? Oh, and eat some wheat? I think the stuff's growing in some of the fields around here is wheat. You should take a look around. No clue if any of it will be ready to harvest, but if it's not, take a Pokemon that's good at growing plants with you. We are good when it comes to the wheat quantity, but thanks for asking regardless. Okay, I need to drink this in here. All right, I'm still lacking. Well, I'm lacking in certain Pokemon in general. But moreover, I'm lacking in both iron ingots and glass. I have no way to make glass right now. All right, what do you think? Hey, you're gonna rebuild the town, right? The professor told me all about it. So you're gonna build houses around here too? Well, I'm pretty good at building, you know. I can't wait to help out. But once currently will increase more easily if they're living in a house. After the house is built, don't forget to put 3 types of furniture in it. Will do. Riola wants to make a house. We can work on that. But for the immediate moment, we need to concentrate on getting our boy Torkoal to the Pokemon Center. All right, Torkoal made it. Now, hopefully, we can focus on making bread. As soon as I finish remoisturizing the ground. Okay, there we go. Yay, I made it. That was fun. What's up, JoJo's Uther? So, what did you need again? Bread oven. Bread. Indeed. Oh boy, JoJo got Rayquaza. That's crazy. Gotta go. Well, thanks for coming by, JoJo. Regardless. Oh yeah, but I don't know what to say that would help. I guess I'll just tell you everything I can remember since I was a little kid. It will be a really long story, I think. So when I was little, I really loved coal. I thought other Pokemon would like me more if I let out more smoke, so... An unfathomable amount of time later. So yeah, that's my story. Hope it helped. Alright, we got a recipe for a bread oven. Somehow. Well, anyway, I guess I'll go for a little walk and see some sights while I'm out here. Oh yeah, you need to light a fire to use that bread oven you want to make, right? You'll probably need a Pokemon who's good with fire to help you out. I'm pretty good with fire myself, so I could help you if you can't find someone else. Well, geez, Cinderace, I guess you're out of work. All right, I guess we need to concentrate on actually making the bread oven first. So, let's focus on step A. We need bread oven. We seem to have everything that we need. This does not take a lot to make a bread oven. Like, the amount of materials required is absurdly small in comparison to what I have on hand. We have another trace of Pokemon here. What do we got? Okay, flowery table. Duly noted. There we go. Now we need to just get a fire-type Pokemon to pop in and do his thing. I guess since you're here. All right, follow me, please. Want to be sure I'm also making effective use of my time. Moisturizing the place, making the mine carts look pretty. Interesting. Sorry. Let's see. Leave it to me. Okay, Torkoal's got the assignment now. Okay, what do we got? Go put 3 wheat in here. And yeah, let's start cooking. Yes. We shall make a dish with something we have not made before. We got a loaf of simple bread. Okay, so Torko's got that going for it. Do I need to eat the bread? Oh, you made the bread ovens. Made some bread. Eat up, pumpkin. Okay, you'll need to light a fire in the bread oven and then put wheat inside. You can live for wheat in the crop field somewhere. Okay, so I do need to eat the bread properly. Nom. Yeah, fully recovers PP. Okay, so that does seem to upgrade cut. Food you ate powered up cut. Beautiful. I know that smell. You managed to make some nice bread, didn't you, sweetie? Sure did. Oh ho! So after leafage, you now powered up cut. Wait a moment, I suppose that means... Do you think you might be able to use cut on the chains supporting this barrel now? Oh, that's right. I'm sure you can do it, pumpkin. Give it a good slice. You power up cut by eating bread. You can also slice grates and chains. All right, well, certainly this will work. Look at that face. Oh, God. It's Chef Kawasaki. I'm just kidding. Phew, what a relief to be out of there. Oh, are you Swee's the one who saved me? What's with the reaction? Surprised to see such a charming Pokemon pop out of that barrel? Honestly, considering your relative size, I'm surprised that you were able to physically fit in that barrel. Like, where did all the tail go? Well, in any case, Greedent, the greedy Pokemon. Growing up with a family of foodies, this Pokemon learned to love cooking. It will happily eat pretty much anything, so it tends to season food rather carelessly. You're a Pokemon? You said you were the best chef in town, so naturally I thought you were a human. Well, I am the best in town. After all, there is no one else left here, and I'd appreciate it if you called me Chef Dente. Besides, no human could chat so eloquently with Pokemon. Surely you knew that. That, as may be, but... Ah, Bell 6, I was so sure, but I suppose I jumped to conclusions. In any case, you two have saved me. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much, sweeties. Hello, I'm very tired. Thank you for understanding. Goodbye and good luck. Well, thanks for coming by, ZenQ. By the way, are you also searching for humans? Yes, we are. Oh, ho, indeed we are. I take it you are as well? Yes, I'm looking for my buddy. Your buddy? Do you mean your trainer? No, they were a chef at a restaurant. Truth is, my buddy was the best chef in town. Oh, so that's why you know so much about cooking. Do you remember anything else about the humans? What was your buddy like before they disappeared? All I know is that when I woke up a bit ago, the town was in the state it is now. I have no idea what's going on or what happened. But this place was already in decline before, since so many of the humans who worked as coal miners left. Even my buddy's restaurant, which used to always be so full of customers, was seeing less business. I know they were worrying about that. But that wouldn't be enough to make your buddy just up and leave you behind, would it? They don't sound like that kind of person to me. Of course it wouldn't. When I woke up, it wasn't just my buddy who was gone. Every single human had disappeared. As for the town itself, just look at the state of it. Gone completely to ruin. I'm sure something really disastrous must have happened. Oh, God. Cinderace, you good, buddy? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Cinderace has buried himself alive. But humans have disappeared from the other towns as well. And for a very long time now, I've been pondering what we can do to get them to come back. Oh, I have had just the most wonderful idea. May I tell you? Sure. What's your plan here? My idea is to bring life back to this town, to make it just as lively as the good old days. With excellent restaurants to eat at, cheerful music playing. If we can restore this town to the energetic place it used to be, maybe the humans will come back. You really loved this town, didn't you? Well, what do you say, GriffinOni? Shall we do as Chef Dente suggests? Are you ready and willing to restore this town to the bright and lively place it once was, together? You bet I am. Do you really mean it, Pumpkin? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be in your debt. Oh ho ho. Well then, it's just a question of how to get started. You could make a bunch of habitats to attract lots of Pokemon in this town. Or build houses for Pokemon to live in. I'm sure there are plenty of other things you could do to help too. Oh yes, you'll be busy. Okay, well. We've been presented with our options. Now we just need to kind of work to improve the environment level. I guess that would be the most natural point to start with. I'm going to check this area over here next because I know I'd set up a couple environments before. Yep, see? There we go. It's our boy, Murkrow. Hey there, yo. You wouldn't happen to know where the humans live around here, would you? What? There aren't any humans left here at all? Yo, you serious? That ain't good. I want to fill my home with a bunch of shiny stuff. And, you know, human homes of jewels and glass and all kinds of sparkly things, yo. Guess I'll have to think of plan B. Oh god, Snorkel's still set to follow me. Murkrow, the darkness Pokemon. They awaken at dusk and take wing at twilight, leading to the expression, get home before Murkrow fly. A message from your Pokedex. Oh, what do we got? You've earned a recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. Recipe for a cart. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we found another trace of Pokemon here. Let's see what we got. Okay, vending machine break area. That is a thing we could do, but the problem is there aren't any really vending machines in the general vicinity of the place. So I don't know what we could do at the moment, but I'm gonna work it out. All right, let's split up. Once we get into the position where I can like fully fill in the tiled road, I'll actually replace the deals appropriately, but for the moment we just need to concentrate on what we can do here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Another Clefairy doll. It's definitely a lot that we could do here. We just gotta clear space a bit. Oh. I'm guessing Greedent wants to show me something. If I had to guess what Let Me Teach You is. Oh. We got balloons. Lovely. There we go. Now we have strength. What's honestly crazy about this is just like the reality that like now with strength we can now like pull things away, which is crazy to consider when you realize like, oh, we were never able to pull things with strength in game before. All right, you're really quite amazing, GriffinOni, sweetie. Not everyone can learn how to make bread and salad so quickly. Thank you. Well, I'm sure my excellent teaching helped, but you do really have a knack for this, sweetie. On that note, how would you like to learn to make another of my special dishes? Sure, teach me. That's the spirit. Now let's get started. Sizzle, sizzle, make us drool, hamburger steak. First, knead the beans with all your love in your heart. Next up, a frying pan is what we need to make that sizzly, juicy dish. It's really quite an art. Now the song and dish are done. I hope you had a lot of fun. So the main takeaway should be, to make hamburger steak, you need a frying pan. Now, I may be able to cook, but I sure can't make a frying pan. It's for frying things over fire, so I suppose you need a lightweight material that can withstand the heat. Why don't you try asking Professor Tango where you can find something like that? I'll teach you how to use a frying pan once you've made one. Just say the word when you're ready to eat, pumpkin. I cannot wait to get this place, like, properly in working order. That will be fun. All right, just to fill in. Just to fill in gaps so people aren't falling in the hole. Oh ho, GriffinOni, do you need help with something? Yeah, I need to make a frying pan. So, this time you want to make a frying pan, eh? If you're looking for material that's lightweight and can withstand heat, I think copper ore is just the ticket. Conveniently, there's a decent amount of copper ore in the ground around here. If you look closely, do you see some bluish metal mixing with the soil? That's copper ore. But you can't use ore as is, I'm afraid. First, you'll need to melt it down and shape it into ingots. Then you can use it as material for your frying pan. But what can we use to melt something so hard? You came up with the recipe for a frying pan. Oh, I just recalled Macho was looking for you. They seem to be in a spot of trouble. I'll spend a bit more time plotting how to make copper ingots. Meanwhile, would you please go see what Macho has to say? Okay. Let's see. Hey, Ditto, I've been waiting for you. There's some kind of super strong fence up ahead that's blocking off the way forward. I tried knocking it down, but punches wouldn't make a dent. Think you could do something about it? Probably can. What, you think you can cut the thing down into a batch on a branch on a tree? Ha! Now that I'd like to see. All right, let's show it over that fence. I'll take you to it. Try to keep up. Oh, hey, the environment level is increased. That is good. Oh, so cut will let me cut these fences down? Oh, here's the fence. Looks pretty sturdy, right? You really think you can cut this thing down? Show what you got, pal. Okay, well, you really did it. You got that fence like it was paper. Awesome. Classic Ditto. I knew you could handle it. Now we can really go farther in, but is it just me or is it ridiculously hot? Seems like the heat's coming from deep within. I'm no good with hot places. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the tunnel. So I'll head back now. But hey, you should totally go further and check it out. Maybe you'll meet some Pokemon who love living in super hot spots. Meanwhile, I should probably go cool off these fists. They're starting to swell up from all that fence punching from earlier. Ow. Alright, so what's the deal? Oh, GriffinOni, I was just poking around on my PC and apparently decided to connect me with you again. How are things on your end? It's really hot. Oh, you're in a tunnel, are you? The mountains around here all seem to be volcanoes, so I'm very much inclined to believe you that it's hot in there. Oh, that reminds me. It's about melting copper ore to make copper ingots. I believe you'll want a smelting furnace for that. But I'm afraid I don't know how to actually use a smelting furnace. That's the type of question you should take to a Pokemon who can manipulate fire. For example, there's a Pokemon called Magmar. They're all born in volcanoes, much like the one you're in now. You could try making a home that would appeal to a Magmar. Then, if you're able to meet a Magmar, that's your chance to ask about a smelting furnace. I'd wager they could teach you all about it. Okay, so Magmar could be appear, but we still don't have any idea where to look, though. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Please be careful all around this dangerous place, won't you? Okay, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and cut these down. And what do I get? So we get the great fencing for that. All right. We got a recipe for a railway track. That is phenomenal. We really needed those. So now we can just make more of those to kind of expand on our options here. Let's see. Found trace of Pokemon. All right, digging and burning. Okay, so we need to move that over next to the smelting pen. So let's cut this down. Oh, now's not the time. Okay, and then right here, right? Yep, that ought to do it. We restore digging and burning habitat. All right, so now I just need to give Magmar a minute here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see what it takes to make some minecarts. I struggle to push, and yet I'm getting effortlessly carrying his pocket. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The only reason it was a struggle to move is because there was a mine track in the way. That's the only reason. Yeah, I didn't even have time to make the mine tracks. Okay, so that requires iron ingots and stones. Okay, so we're still a little ways away from getting what we need. Hi there. You're behind the mine, the deal, dude. It's been a while since I've talked to anyone, and well, I'm getting really nervous, to be honest. I feel like my heart's about to jump out of my mouth. Phew! Oops, sorry. Fire came out instead. I'd be so happy if you come talk to me again, though. All right, Magmar, Spitfire Pokemon. Found near the mouth of a volcano, this fire breather's body temperature is nearly 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Its Japanese name is Boober. Hi there, Ditto. What's up? Oh, you need to melt some copper ore and make ingots? Mag, feels so good to be relied on. Then could you put some copper ore into the smelting furnace in my home? I'll melt it down my flame and make you ingots. It'll take a little time, so come by and look later, okay? Promise me. You put melted copper ore into a smelting furnace. Pokemon with a burn bit especially notices this, they'll process melt into ingots. If you'd like to get started right away, bring a Pokemon with you and stand in front of the smelting furnace. Okay. Yep. Do I have... I'm pretty sure I have some copper ingots. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, okay, so Magmar wants the place warmer. Hopefully I'll make the place a little warmer for you. In the meantime, let's see what we can find down here. There's something we can do with this. Okay. Yeah, I know. I can turn, move these around. Okay. Oh, heyo. Now this is hot. I'm guessing I can't comfortably go on lava at the moment. Piping hot lava. Okay. Too hot to move. Maybe I'll move it if you splash water to cool it down. Okay. There we go. So now we have that. Nothing but piping out lava here. Fire-type Pokemon simply can't resist visiting. Okay, and let's go ahead and cut this down. We got proper lava spheres. Guys, we did it. We found diamonds in Minecraft. Okay, no. Photo number 4 to add to your human records. A fun photo of Pokemon. I did find something here. Oh, I can't even smash these. Got a bag of Pecha seeds. Okay. Those can grow into Pecha trees. I'm guessing there'll probably be a way for me to power up Rock Smash, much like I did with Cut and whatnot. Cut and Leafage. So, I think we just need to be patient in that respect. Oh, jeez. There's like a full-on house down here. That's cool, but unfortunately, this area is not. And I can't really break any of the areas here either. Could I possibly construct a path with the limestone? No, it won't let me. What's up, Gecko? Yeah, it's been a while. How are you doing today? Okay, let's see. We have a recipe for a cooking pot. That's extremely useful. Oh my god, we have actual strength puzzles. Chat, we have strength puzzles. God, that is fantastic. Hello. Bug Love September issue has been added to your records. Good. Glad you're doing well, Gecko. This issue feature article is all about Vespiquen. What is the beehive Pokemon surprising reaction when you give it honey? Read on to find out. If I don't have the ability to read on to find out. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful environments. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to mine any of this stuff. So we're gonna have to hold off on this for now, but it's still cool to see strength puzzles. So let's check back in with Magmar and see if Magmar has finished his deal here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I've melted everything you put in the smelting furnace and made some ingots, so have a look if you want. Oh, and I think any Pokemon is good at burning things should be able to do the stuff I do. You could have them use smelting furnace too, but you can always come ask me for help if you need it. I don't mind. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Okay, and what can I do with volcanic ash? Oh, volcanic ash can be turned into glass. Okay, okay, I'm with you. Okay. And with a copper ingot, hopefully 2's enough. Well, that's not the recipe I thought it was going to be, but I guess I did already technically get the recipe for the frying pan. Yep, I have exactly enough copper ingots to make this work. Okay, made a frying pan. Very useful. We'll come back onto the volcanic ash deal later, and you can make some glass. think we have a new friend here. Oh my god, it's Lotad! This water's so tasty. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Are you here for a drink of water too? I was so thirsty until I found this place. The water here is great. One gulp and I'm totally refreshed. I've definitely found where I want to live. Well, I'm glad Lotad feels comfortable here. Lotad, the water weed Pokemon. Leaf on its head is naturally dirt repellent and will stay clean even after transporting Pokemon that are covered in mud. All right. Awesome. I was playing Pokemon Go and I used Daily Insight, found the Galarian Moltres, and it ran away. Dude, I had the craziest deal happen today. I had a similar thing. So I used the Daily Incense, right? And toward the start of my run, I found a Galarian Articuno, and naturally it ran away. But, you know, as I'm sure you're aware, right now, the Daily Incense is running for 30 minutes and not the usual 15. So I kept at it for a while, and Articuno came back before my run ended, and I got it in a critical capture. Like, I wish I was in a position to have recorded that, because, like, oh my god, it was so clutch. Absolute, just total clutch here. Let's see. Hey, GriffinOni, there are now a lot more Pokemon in this town, and I'm really seeing and they really seem to be enjoying themselves here too. They're also lively. I know we have you to thank for the comfortable lifestyles here, GriffinOni. I'd like to take this opportunity to show my gratitude once again. Thank you, GriffinOni. Lucky indeed. Yeah, no question. Like, I felt very blessed. All right, environment level has reached level 3. Let's go. So now the shop has a wider range of options. So let's take care of those so we get some more monies. And more things have been made available now. Oh, good. Good. That's actually a lot of good stuff here, actually. Okay, hold up. So gonna get these because again, the daily items are, you know, only available once a day. So why are the worst possible franchise getting live actions that nobody asked for? That is a good question. We can get 5 sets of fresh water. Oh, okay, so we can make things wet with that. I'm gonna drink this PP up to increase my maximum PP. We can buy fluff. No, all kidding aside, I think I was planning on replaying a Pokemon game. What should I play? Match School Buzz and My Little Pony get lives. Bro, no way. No shot they are. That's crazy. Gloria, are you being serious, Glorious? What playing and replaying Pokemon game, what should I play? Play one of the Gen 5 games. I'm very fond of those games. And I think that they should be getting more love. All right, I'm going to get some more recipes here. So I'm going to get the Iron Bed recipe. On Switch. Ah, okay. Fair enough. So if you're going to be speaking strictly about stuff that's available on the Switch, I'm going to be honest, like, I would say, like, Pokemon Sword or Shield version. I know that it does have its problems, but, like, I really do feel like, the only, like, legitimate problems with Sword and Shield is that it was the first generation to not have, like, access to every Pokemon. Like, yes, the story is very linear, but that's also why I would recommend it just for, like, a casual, like, replay through. Just, like, just a quick way to knock things out. Plus, there's a lot to do if you had the DLC. Okay, I cannot get the Mountain House recipe set, but we will be able to get that later on. Hasbro and Amazon MGM doing My Little Pony and a Canadian ad to play Miss Frizzle. Don't know much else. Well, at least she's Canadian. Thank God for that. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, goodness me. I just remember there's something else I'm meaning to tell you, GriffinOni. Your outfit is quite darling, Muffin, but it's just not quite suitable for a chef. I'll tell you, but I got sailor outfit. What kind of outfit is suitable? Why, something my look, of course. This yellow scarf is a particularly good example. Okay, I have shield with DLC. Awesome. Go for it, my guy. It's important for a chef to have an accessory that highlights the cleanliness and sense of style. Use transform. All right. Goodness gracious, I didn't know you were so good at doing impressions. Bro, I'm a ditto. Like, how do you not know that? Hey, you look just like me. Quite the upgrade, sweetie. A Call of Duty, Resident Evil, and probably played during any live action is understandable, but the other two? Okay, well, actually, I actually did know about Call of Duty. And my thought of Call of Duty is, like, if they don't just have just, like, a bunch... I think it would be, like, honestly, the funniest thing ever. Because, like, you know, we can talk about Call of Duty all day, but, you know, Call of Duty, it's like that game that is known for very toxic voice chatting, especially when you're talking to randos. I think it would be funny, like, if the entire Call of Duty movie just had, like, nothing but that. If that was in there, I think it would actually be worth watching. Just to see their attempt at kind of, like, putting that out there in the world and be like, yep, this is a live-action representation of y'all's impact on that game. I think that'd be very funny. Resident Evil, I could see it work, but they just need to not take itself too seriously. Probably playtime, we'll see. That may just be hopscotching up the success of Five Nights at Freddy's. Do you know about the Zelda movie? I do. I have been made aware about the Zelda movie. Yes. Yeah, there's not a whole lot we know about it right now. It's a tricky thing because, you know, it's difficult to make a narrative move forward when your main hero doesn't talk. And it's like, we'll see. Out May next year. Legend of Zelda. God, really? It's that soon? I feel like they would have been promoting it more by now if they were coming out in less than a year. Anyway, the yellow scarf is just like the matching ones that my buddy and I wore. Looks great on you, too. I'm sure your dishes will always be tasty from now on if you change to that look when you cook. Okay. Splendid frying pan. Seems you managed to make a frying pan. Who asked MLP Gen Sits to be live action? I have no idea. That's crazy to me. All right, now we can put that frying pan on the cooking stove. Then you should be able to make a delicious hamburger steak. Okay, so apparently we can make hamburger steaks by combining with green beans. You know, here's the thing, Chad. They're doing this because they don't want to ever establish properly how people are eating meat. So it's like, we're not going to actually use meat because if we use meat, then we have to answer the question of where meat comes from. So it's like, we're just using beans. Beans have protein. Seems your efforts to make a hamburger steak were successful. My goodness, you absorb information just like a little sponge cake, don't you, sweetie? I'd better do my best to keep up. All right, let's eat and see what this does for me. Oh, I bet I can break those blocks now. Food you ate powered up rock smash. Awesome. When you power up rock smash when eating hamburger steak, you can operate even harder objects. What was that sound? Hey, Ditto, you have a minute? I think I hear sounds coming from down in there. I was wondering if maybe go check things out and see where the sounds are coming from. If you find anything, could you let me know? Thank you very much, Glorious, for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a whole little chamber in here. Hold up, chat. You sound like Mr. Beast. You know what the sad thing is? Honestly, Glorious, you're not even the first person to say that. Yeah, like, I've had to publicly go on like my YouTube posts and like Blue Sky and be like, hey, I am not Mr. Beast, and I am no way affiliated with Mr. Beast. But yeah, sad to say, you're not the first person to say, "Oh, you sound like Mr. Beast." I don't hear it, but of course, I hear me. That's what I hear. So, oh, I see. They made this available now because only now I can actually break the deal. Mining away. There you go. All right, what did we get? Never seen a Mr. Beast video, so I don't know. If you go play online games that voice chat, you become popular. Oh, hold up. I don't know if I would ever want to do that, to be honest. Oh, hey, it's your boy, Rotom and his new Boo, yo! Wow, the music cut out perfectly. Haha, you scared? Huh, I, guess not, darn. Maybe I've gotten rusty. It's been a hot minute since I've tried to scare a human. I'm not a human, yo. What? Yo, you're a Ditto? Whoa, that transformation is wild. So, anyway, I guess you came to check stuff out because you heard some noise? My bad, yo. I was just bumping some tunes. I can go into all sorts of machines and electronics, you know? This one is super cool. Plays music. I was waiting here alone, hoping someone would come along, but no one ever did. So I've been playing music to keep the mood high and the vibes right. Oh, it said something. All right, Rotom, the plasma Pokemon. This Rotom entered a mini-series system and was deeply moved by the synth-pop CD someone left inside. The experience gave this Pokemon upbeat personality. Yeah, so Rotom got a whole new form just for this game. But hey, now that you're here, Ditto, how about listening to some hot tracks with me before you run off? Which game is this? This is a Pokémon Pokopia. This is a side game that the Pokemon Company released earlier this year for the Switch 2, and has been widely regarded as one of the best Pokemon games ever. You don't have time for that. Because all the humans in Pokemon disappeared? Yo, seriously? Was thinking something rhymes with Mr. Beast, Mr. Lee, sounds mean. Dang. The best? Yeah, I know. It's a bold claim, but I mean, I'm struggling to refute that point. That Rotom form being electric normal is interesting. I bet its signature move is either Sing or Hyper Voice. Or Overdrive. Because all the humans Pokemon disappear, seriously? But the Pokemon are slowly coming back, you say. And you're trying to make a new town with great vibes? Yo! That is so cool. I want to help out too. Guess I won't waste any more time just sitting around here. I'll see you again in a bit. Okay. Like, I don't doubt the possibility that DJ Rotom can definitely know Hyper Voice. I'm thinking a more, like, equally probable is Overdrive. Because Overdrive is an Electro-type sound-based move that Toxtricity can learn. If you don't want to become popular, listen, it's not that I don't want to become popular, Glorious. That's not the issue. I just don't want to do, how do I put this? I don't want to play games that have voice. I don't play like Call of Duty and stuff like that. That's the main thing. So it would have to be something where like I actively do voice chat with friends. And this looks like Minecraft. It is basically Pokemon's take on Minecraft. It is definitely Pokemon's attempt to incorporate Minecraft elements into into the franchise. But yeah, this is basically Pokemon meets Minecraft. Okay, let's see. This box is mine now. We got an industrial desk here. Okay, let's take a minute and try to clear out the room here. crap. Lol, Japan, a patent office, Sega, Nintendo, and their 5 power apparently. I thought this Pokopia is just an Animal Crossing clone. Well, it definitely does have Animal Crossing elements to it as well. Between the daily events, the fact that the time in the game is dynamic relative to your time and deal is always, you can make houses, different housing recipes. There's little side quests, and that's like definitely Animal Crossing components too. But I think there's a fair assessment to say it's like there's inspiration from both franchises on this one. All right, what do we have here? I heard about Japan's patent office being sick of Nintendo earlier. Well, yeah, because Nintendo has made a lot of outrageous patents in the last year or so. Because honestly, they don't own the concept of summoning, capturing creatures. Like it's not theirs. They can believe otherwise, but the fact is, it's not their idea to just own for themselves. I think it's a way too janky to be a good mic. I think it's way too janky to be a good Minecraft game. There's a PAL ripoff on Switch called PAL Land. Bruh. Well, honestly, like Nintendo's like, I started, bro. I think like, I don't know. Nintendo's not been great about like monitoring like everything that's put on their shop. It's better on the Switch 2 than it was in the original Switch 1, because the Switch 1 straight up has hentai games on the store, and it's like you won't port your original stuff on the GameCube, but God forbid you say no to hentai. Like, what the heck? It's utterly ridiculous, chat. Project originally set to launch next month is moving ahead with preparations despite its low chance of success. We took it upon ourselves to collect data and perform our own calculations. A report on the dangers that came to light from said calculations is included herein. With this in mind, we ask that you please seriously consider canceling the project. The fact that a 13-year-old fan was considered prior art feels like karma given what happened to Pokemon Uranium. Oh, you started Shield. Nice, Gecko. Hope you have fun with that. There's some Pokemon clone which I actually liked. It was a Discord exclusive game. Oh, interesting. I actually, in recent years, I have been tackling Pokemon fan games and ROM hacks recently. We did a brief series on Pokemon Bushido. We played Pokemon Solar Eclipse. Last year I did Pokemon Odyssey, and I actually do plan to do something Pokemon, because Pokemon Odyssey 2's first demo came out earlier this month, so I'm gonna be doing something with that a little later on. Someone said their younger sibling bought a bunch of horrible games, especially the hentai games, that they were trying to get refunded. Yeah, no, it's bad. And I remember, so I'm an ops manager at a law firm, and while I do not in any way practice law, like I am in no way in a position to give anyone any legal advice, I do talk to attorneys, and they'll tell me about like just their interactions with the clients. And I remember, like, I was talking to one particular attorney, and they were telling me that one of our clients actually works at Nintendo, and they're responsible for like basically like overseeing what games are allowed to go on the Switch. And I looked at the attorney and I said, "Oh, that's total nonsense. They don't look. They don't check what they're doing. Like, I'm sure your client's not a liar, but there's different, but they are stretching the truth at best." I found that the game's name is Temtem. Oh, I remember Temtem. Boy, do I remember Temtem, man. Like, that came out toward, like, the end of my time in college. Oh, my God. My friend Chris, he loves Temtem. He loves that game a lot. Trying to see how deep this goes. Okay, so that's the wall right there. All right, I'm not gonna waste too much time on the volcanic ash in the walls right here. There's some cookie wafers called 1010. That's hilarious, actually. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna just go clear a little more of the room. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I don't want to just do this indefinitely. There's other things that we can work on. But I just feel that the game is dead, I guess. I never came to play it. I have not heard much in recent years, especially with Pal World getting a lot of the attention recently. But I don't know. I guess I haven't seen Chris play 1010 recently. But I know throughout the years I would see like little notifications because 1010 is available on both the Steam library as well as the Switch library. Okay, I need to refill on beans. Oh no. Okay, so my PB's only it's only empty for the boosted rock smash. I could still do normal rocks smash with the stone here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hey! That's a gimmick goal, I think, right? Whoa! Didn't expect to have a visitor in a place like this, yo. Let me introduce myself. I'm Gimmickle, just a humble little treasure collector. You must be a bit of a treasure hunter yourself to come to a place like this, huh? I guess so. No need to guess, you definitely are. See a funny looking room? Can't help but peek inside. Something shiny on the ground? Gotta pick it up. That's the kind of Pokemon you are, yo. I can see it in you. Gimmickle, the coin chest Pokemon. I swear to God, if I have to collect 999 Gimmickle coins again, I'm gonna be annoyed. It lives inside an old treasure chest. Sometimes it gets left in shop corners since no one realizes it's actually a Pokemon. Well, treasure collectors meeting here. It's gotta be fate. So I've got something I'd like to ask you from one treasure lover to another. And that is, you guessed it, finding some treasure. Rainbow feathers in this case. Finally, we can do something with them. If the rumors are true, rainbow feathers are the feathers of a super strong Pokemon, yo. I hear you can find feathers on the ground after that strong Pokemon flies across the sky with graceful grace. But I can't see the sky here, so I don't even know when that Pokemon is flying by. So yeah, if you're super lucky and happen to come across any rainbow feathers, could you bring them to me? Being a collector myself, I know you'll want something in return, so don't worry, yo. I got you covered. Wait, yo, you already done? Yo, that's it. That's rainbow feathers. So you really were able to find some, huh? Whoa, so sparkling. What a texture. This is better than I ever imagined. I knew I could trust you, Ditto. Hey, next time you find some treasure, bring it to me, yo. I'll trade you something neat for my collection. Let's see. A treasure I'm looking for is, well, first of all, rainbow feathers, of course. And then silver feathers. They're feathers of a different Pokemon, yo. Oh, yeah, and I'm also collecting lots of relics. But I'm only interested in lost relics that they've been appraised, you know? Get them appraised by a zero-star Pokemon first before you bring them to me. So yeah, basically I want rainbow feathers, silver feathers, and praise for lost relics, yo. If you bring me any of those shiny treasure, I'll be happy to trade you some special furniture for my collection. Hope this is just the beginning of a long, happy relationship between treasure collectors. Alright, hold on. Been living here for a long time now. Sorry, I feel like I want to move, you know? Someplace like this would be really cool. I mean, if possible, you know? Alright, Gimmickle wants a mini museum. Ah, see, now this is more like Animal Crossing. This guy wants a mini museum. Do you think you can make a home like that for me? I know you're trustworthy, that's why I'm asking you. Okay, I found a trace of a Pokemon here. Depot fossil display. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I brought you something cool. Let's see. Rainbow feathers. Okay, gaming bed. Oh, sweet. We got the gaming bed, chat. Because of course, let's see, what do we got? Oh, I don't have enough feathers. Okay. All right, let's clear the room here a bit. Come on. But the sooner we can clear this place up, the sooner we can turn this into a proper museum. So what's up, Glorious? It's so satisfying to, like, just clear out a room. Hey, what's outside here? Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, it's like a whole, like... It's like a garden and a party space? What the heck is this? Got 2 jars of honey. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Professor's Diary number 4 of the add to your human records. Yeah, it was decided that we will take part in the Pokemon Conservation Project. It's a plan to safely store all Pokemon on the planet in a massive computer system while humanity takes refuge in space. Fix it up. I'm working on it, definitely. I can't be sure that such a thing is even possible. And being parted from our Pokemon will be terribly painful, but this may be the only way that people and Pokemon will be able to live together again someday. I was also asked to join a survey team after we moved to space, but I held off on responding. After humanity relocates, a small group will be sent back to the planet to survey the environment and do maintenance on the conservation system. But given my age, I don't know if I'll be smart enough to be of much help. I think it's a task best left to the young. Well, kind of. It kind of turned Digimon in a way. I mean, Pokemon can already be, like, stored in the PC as data, and it's not... That in of itself is not a new concept, but I think having, like, having more, like, fully digital environment as a concept is kind of more of what they are implying here. It's like, we kind of took it one step further. It's like, you're more than just... They've been gathered in more than just, boxes. Now they're properly inside digital environment. Oh, well, that is adorable. You step on that and the little Magby thing sets a fire. That's so cute. That is actually very adorable. Okay, and so this is the other end that we tried to get to before. Okay, so now we have a clear path. There's a lot that we need to do in here first. So let's see what we can do for now. You sure you're not related to Mr. Beast? I am quite sure I am not related to Mr. Beast. And frankly, if I may be honest, I respectfully want nothing to do with him. If you're not Mr. Beast, that's cool. That's fine. But I'm in no way related to him, and I want nothing to do with him, as I have previously stated before. Anyway, let's see. Abstract. Pidgeot possesses high visual acuity. This study focused on comparing the eyes of Pidgeot to other Pokemon. As a result, it successfully identified a specific DNA strand that impacts eyesight. This DNA strand demands further research, specifically with applications of my first or inside humans. You do Ancestry DNA 24 me? Oh, actually, hold up. Oh my god, with the super nerd outfit look. Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna look like this. We can look like a total dork now. So I believe that my family did do one of those a few years back. I don't remember all the specifics of it, but I know that I am not related to Jimmy. Like that, I have nothing. Again, I'm not related to Mr. Beast. What do you need to find, Macho? Hey, Ditto, you know Graveler? I know of Graveler, but what kind of Pokemon are they? They're huge, heavy, round, rocky Pokemon. I used to work out with them all the time back in the day. They're the perfect way for bench presses. Anyway, I need them for something again. Could you be a pal and find Graveler for me? Pretty sure they like hanging out in spots like this. Alright, Mossy Boulder. Okay, interesting. Anyway, if you run to each other, tell them to come see me. We can definitely make a Mossy Boulder happen. The Rotom's playing music out there, huh? What a relief to know. Those sounds are kind of scaring me. What's up, Miguel? Thanks for looking into it, Ditto. Now I'm gonna go make friends with Rotom. Which Pokemon game is this? This is a Pokemon Pokopia. This is a side game that Pokemon released earlier this year. It's been very widely regarded as one of the absolute best side games that they've ever made. Mine was 77% Northern Indigenous. My parents are distant cousins, like 2.3% related. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like I'm a hot mix of a lot of things. What is my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon, Miguel, is Gastrodon. That Gastrodon is far away my absolute favorite Pokemon ever. It's just always been very reliable over the years, and water ground is a great type. Plus, it has 3 eyes, so that means Gastrodon is canonically zen as heck. My favorite Pokemon is Haxorus. That's a pretty sick option, not gonna lie. Okay, what do we got here? All right, 3 bags of mountain flower seeds. Very nice. I want to go in here and I want to check on. Magmar. All right, how are we doing? Okay. Okay, I'm going to remove all. He's still not done with my volcanic ash, so I'm going to leave it be for now until the smelting process is totally finished. His shiny is just perfection, bro. Yeah, I mean, Black Haxorus is pretty good. They changed my DNA from 11% Scottish to 1%, and then Northern European, and then 14%, which I do not look like at all. Well, Northern European's a kind of a broad term, but I do get your point. Oh, come on, cube. What is my favorite dragon? Gee, I mean, there are a lot of good ones. I mean, Rayquaza is probably, like, the easiest choice, all things considered. But, I mean, there are a lot of good ones over the years I've seen. Oh. All right, we got a recipe for a guest room bed. Very good. All right, 3 beds, mountain flower seeds. Oh, by the way, guys, in case not been made apparent, I do have Nightbot kind of posting various links in the chat. I would sincerely appreciate it if you guys would click on those links. I especially appreciate it if you follow me on Twitch. Not that continuing to watch me on YouTube is not appreciated, but we are simultaneously streaming on Twitch. And if you follow me on Twitch and then wait a few minutes, you'll be able to participate in chat there. You get a nice widescreen stream on Twitch. And, being able to span on both communities would be appreciated. What do you think about 10th generation that is going to bring 300 Pokemon? I think 300 Pokemon is a very ambitious thing. So I am slightly worried because like the largest amount that we've ever gotten in a single generation was Gen 5 with 156 Pokemon. And so I think 300 in one generation is extremely ambitious. I'm not going to say like I don't think that Game Freak can do it because I certainly can. I think they can do it. I just think that they need to be careful because they need to be sure that they're bringing quality as well as quantity. And so they just need to be mindful of how they proceed with that. 77% Indian, North, 40% European, 6% African, 0% Ireland, somehow 1% Scotch. Okay. Low-key, what's that Pokemon you can't look without getting frustrated? The Pokemon you don't like. Grumpig. Grumpig is the answer. Especially with the fact that there's over 1,000 Pokemon already. I think 300 is way too much. Yeah, I mean, you're adding like... You're adding an additional 30% to the overall head count of the entire franchise. It's crazy. Yo, GriffinOni and friends. Y'all got a sec? My, GriffinOni, you do seem to find the most unusual Pokemon. You're called Rotom, isn't that right, Pumpkin? Goodness, you do seem to have a lot of energy. I heard y'all want to make a totally poppin' town here. Skitty's yours. I can see it. And I have a real good idea for how to make the vibes immaculate. You're gonna help us too? What a sweetie you are, thank you. There's this thing called strands too. You send your hair in and can tell which food you're sensitive to. Oh, interesting. I'm not really allergic to, well, I am allergic to chocolate to a certain degree. The only like food that I can't like really stand eating aside from chocolate is olives. And it's not that I'm allergic to olives, it's just that I cannot help but gag anytime that I eat olives. So like I've just given up on trying because like every time without fail, I try to eat olives, I gag. What's the puzzle always got you as a kid in the Pokemon games? That one strength puzzle in Pokemon Emerald when you're trying to get to underground cavern to either encounter Kyogre or Groudon before kind of the end, before the big major conflict with the weather happens. That particular strength puzzle stumped me for a while. Oh, you're gonna help us out too? What a sweetie you are, thank you. Indeed, we'd be very grateful. Would you please share your idea with us? There's only one way to make it happen, yo. We gotta have a party. A party? What exactly are you thinking of? Oh, a party sounds lovely. This brings back so many fond memories. Yeah, party with hype music and singing and dancing and eating good food, yo. Used to get sick a little if I drink apple juice, but not anymore. Something in tomato juice I'm allergic to, but not tomatoes itself. Interesting. That is very specific. Ah, right. Yes, a party, of course. That is more or less what I was picturing. Yes, indeed. It does sound quite fun. Yeah, let's have a party. I knew you'd be down, GriffinOni. Let's get to working on the preparations. And what would those be? Could you tell us what we ought to do? We can figure it out as we go, yo. Let's get to it. All right, we got another important request underway. I hate Skitty because in the Minecraft mod Column, I got 27 shiny Skitty. Oh, boo-hoo. That is some first world problems. Listen, Grumpig's justified, okay? Grumpig's annoying. Grumpig is arrogant and cocky. And every time I fight Grumpig, it creates nothing but problems for me actively. You're just annoying. You can't find anything other than shiny Skitty. But either way, to each their own. Something I always couldn't figure out was those guards in Fire Red that didn't let you pass. It was like 10 hours just to see that I needed tea. Yeah, that definitely stumped me the first time I was a kid. I got Veronica Taylor's signature on the OG voice of Ash Ketchum. Oh, that's cool. I actually, hold on. Okay, I don't have it in here, but I actually do have a poster of Ash that was signed by Veronica Taylor. I got it signed last year. Kind of. I have it here somewhere. Hold on. here? Yes, here it is. Here we go. So this here is a Blastoise card. I don't know if you can see it clearly. There we go. It's a Blastoise card that was signed by Jason Page. And if you don't know who Jason Page is, he's actually the guy who sang the original intro to the Pokemon animated series, like in the English dub, before like Road took off. So like, yeah, he was the guy. He was the guy who's saying, "I want to be the very best," like no one ever was. And, like, absolute treat to meet him. Always thought the want tea was weird, but people in Japan like hot tea, so it makes sense. Yeah. Did you know that in the guy, like the old man that's collapsed that wanted tea toward the beginning of the game, like he actually was just passed up from drinking too much alcohol. Lucky, that's really cool. It is really cool. I will say it's actually quite funny. So when it comes to like getting Pokemon cards on my Jason Page, the way that it worked, so what he does, so he has like a binder. He has a binder that has like a bunch of cards in it. And you pay like $50 for the actual signature itself. But then you also have to pay an additional fee with respect to like the market value of the card. Because the con that I was at was like a big convention that was like 85% of what there was to do there was buying, selling, and trading Pokemon cards. And so he looked up the exact card in question on eBay, which I'm not sure that's where I would go, but, you know, I'm not going to question it. Especially given that the outcome of that resulted in Jason Page finding that the card was basically less than $1. So he just waived the fee altogether. It's like, you just have to pay this for the signature. It's like, sweet. So I got picture. I got a signature from Jason Page. I got a picture of Jason Page with me. I got a picture of Jason Page with my friend Paige. Because she was there with me. So we have Jason Page and Paige all together. Great combo. That was such a good day. There's a video of the guy grabbing all the Pokemon cards, and he says, "Can fudge the kids?" Ha. It's like, there's so many disgusting scalpers. Oh, I am so looking forward to having a party. After all, the most important thing you need for a party is food. I'll show you all my very best cooking. Whip up a special spread just for the party. What you gonna make? Now that, not to mention, I hadn't thought that far. I wonder, what should I cook? A special dish for a special party. I need to think hard about this. I definitely want to include leopard berries in whatever we make, and of course, beans are a must. But the big question is, what dish will incorporate all of that? My mind's scrambled as a mess right now. I just can't seem to get my thoughts in order. You know what? Maybe it'd be better if we set up a party venue before worrying about all that. So you're going to need this, GriffinOni. Got a party cooking pot from Chef Dente. This place looks good for a party. It's got a lot of space. Would you be a dear and clear the way of some of the ash and soot's in the way? Then you can set up the party cooking pot somewhere around here. If you set up a wonderful party venue, I'm sure it'll inspire me to come up with a wonderful dish, too. Okay, we can definitely, we can clear some of those space here. Come on. They changed the rule at the game store here as a limit, but they removed the limit. Someone bought all the cards and paid $1,500. It's such a tricky thing, because, like, on the one hand, like, putting a limit does limit, like, the amount of money that one person, like, the store can get from one person. But at the same time, like, I do agree, like, there should be a purchase limit, because, because, guys, like, no matter how much value we put in the cards, like, I do recognize, like, some of those cards do go for a lot of money. It's a children's trading card game, guys. Like, we are putting way too much extrinsic value, and, like, there are people, like, that just care too much. It's like, when invest, like, money in, like, Pokemon-based products, like, as an adult, like, there's some really cool stuff that the Pokemon company has made, like, for adults. Like, you can buy, like, official Pokemon wedding rings. Like, you know that? Like, like, I'm nowhere near a position like being able to marry someone because I don't have a significant other. Not from lack of trying, but that's a whole other conversation. But like, I don't know. Like their Pokemon companies make an effort to put out products that are specifically for adults, and I think we really should be taking advantage of that. There's an older vid of 5 big, huge guys surrounding the car, a store, a bought full Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Now, if you want to talk about cards that I collect these days, I do not collect Pokemon cards these days. I only get them like with situations like in the case of Jason Page, for instance, where it's like, you know, that's more about the signature than the actual card itself. Like I got a Blastoise EX card because, you know, if you've been a fan of my channel long enough, you know that Gullywash the Blastoise, kind of a legend around here. But otherwise, no. But as far as cards that I collect actively, I collect Cards Against Humanity's cards. I have a massive collection of Cards Against Humanity's cards. In fact, I'm actually going to get like a few hundred more new Cards Against Humanity cards to add to my collection this weekend. Like there will be some coming tomorrow, and that's coming in Sunday. They should have a purchase limit, but also make reasonable exceptions. Like if there's limited 3 packs and you were buying for 4 or 5 kids, you can get them 4 or 5 packs. I agree. Like it should be case by case, but I think we do need to just kind of just need to have some better guidelines overall. I will say my grocery store HEB started installing those like machines that sell Pokemon packs in them. And it's like, I understand why they did that, because again, it does make them more revenue. But at the same time, it's like, HEB, why? It's like, I don't need that level of chaos in my HEB. God, so satisfying to... there's some sick-looking bootleg plushies of Venusaur X, Groudon, Charizard, Turquoise, and Blastoise, Kyogre fused together. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, there are some weird stuff out there. I remember at the card convention I went to last December, the same one I went to Jason Page at, there was a plushie of Shadow Lugia, and I almost bought it, but I looked at it for a few seconds, and it's like, it looked awful. It was like definitely bootleg because like the it had like way too many teeth just sticking out ahead of it. And it's like, this is not about teeth, my guy. Oh my god, that is massive. Okay. Okay, well, I don't want to do plaster wall. That's not... Put limestone here for now. Just blends in a little better. Okay, no, this needs to be in a wide open space. That much is obvious. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I had the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc. I found it thrift store for $5 along with Waymark 5. Dude, you're so lucky. I wish I had that disc. I have an original copy of Pokemon Coliseum, and I don't have the bonus disc because I got my Coliseum copy used. Oh, you said the party cooking pot? How kind. It is a bit far away, though. Oh, do you want in the middle? Oh, is there a here would be better? Okay. So you want in the middle. Got it. Don't worry about the fact that I just put it away, chat. Don't. How's that? This place is starting to look ready for a party, and it's all thanks to you, GriffinOni. Yo, so this is the party cooking pot y'all been talking about, huh? I'm digging the culinary vibe. All right, this is sure to inspire some great ideas for a party dish any minute now. It's no use, I can't come up with a single thing. I'm so sorry, GriffinOni, and after you went through all that trouble to set the place up. Chef, yo, that gives me an awesome idea. If you can't come up with a good recipe, then maybe we just need to get down. And what does that mean exactly? Nerd ditto, lol. Get down, get grooving, you know? What if you get everyone in the mood for a party while chef's thinking? If everyone's in the right mood, coming up with an awesome party food idea should be easy. I believe in you, chef. I know you got this. Haven't you two only just met? Well, despite that, I'm beginning to agree. It does feel like I could come up with a good idea if the mood's right. Awesome! How about it then, GriffinOni, sweetie? Would you be a little mood maker for us? I know I've done nothing but ask favors of you, but, well, I'm asking again. Oh ho, that really does sound quite festive. But how exactly are we meant to raise the mood? We can figure that out as we go, yo. Look, let the mood sit around 41 right now. We gotta get hype and crank it up to 100. All right, let's see. Have all 5 GB Pokemon games too. 4 of them had for a while. Only had to pay premium for Fire Red. Yeah, I've had all 5 GBA games for years. In fact, if you check out my channel, there is a full Let's Play of Pokemon Fire Red that was actually recorded off the actual like physical hardware. I actually use a I could show you here. I used an analog pocket to record it, along with the analog dock. Analog Pocket has been super helpful. It's really nice. You can play Game Boy Advance games on it, and with the analog dock, you can connect that to your TV, or in my case, the capture card. Let's see, what do we got here? Inspect, found trace of a Pokemon. What do we got? All right, graceful flower bed. Interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna water you. Why does Emerald cost so much now? Scalpels are ruining it for everyone else. Well, I think part of it's the scalpers. I think part of it is just the issue of, like, you know, they don't make new copies. That's kind of the thing. It's like, you know, back in the day, you know, they were making new copies of Pokemon Emerald when it came out because there was excessive demand in retail for it. But the demand for Pokemon Emerald has just gotten lower. Now, I do think that the as far as like just for scouting purposes are concerned, because it is implied based on data analysis of the Switch release of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green that they are probably going to release Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on the Switch as well. And I'm sure that when that happens, the cost of the physical copies are going to go down a bit, because all of a sudden there's no need to get the physical copies in order to play the game. Not that there isn't any merit to owning the physical copies. I sure as heck love my physical copies. I have no plans of selling them. But you never know. I regret selling Pokemon Platinum today. Yeah, that's a rough decision. I actually, for years, I actually traded away my copy Pokemon Platinum to a friend of mine in middle school, but then we made a deal and I got my copy back. So all's well that ends well. Oh, whoa, cut that out, bud. Hey, listen, man, I'm just trying to make the place more habitable. But I get it. You're a fire type. You do not like it to get too moist. Okay, let's see. Found trace of Pokemon. All right, furnace spot. I bet if we made a furnace right there, it would work. I've bought new Nintendo 3DS Super Mario 3D version, which is rare now. Not many bought. Didn't want the XL version. Interesting. I have the I don't have it. Well, I don't have it like readily available. But I mean, it's in the other room. I have like the. I want to say it's a 25th edition, like DSi XL, for the Mario Bros. Okay, so I do not have the ability to make a furnace here. So interesting. Yeah, so I'm missing some critical components in certain regards. So I'm gonna try to get started. Well, hopefully the glass is all finished up now. I want to start working on getting some iron ingots because we can get that started. Then oh. Okay, we need to get Cinderace over here. Or it's whatever fire type I find in the area. Just need to find a decent one. Gotta go eat. See ya. All right. Well, thanks for coming by, Glorious. I really appreciate you. Okay, there. Magmar's over there, so I can make Magmar do the job I need to do. Okay, let's see. Okay. Magmar's situation is improving. All right. What do you need? Let's see. Score Bunny told me all about it. Love to try one of your salads, but I want to eat it gracefully, beautifully. You get me? Like a salad where everything's shredded real finely. Think you can make me something like that? I'll give it a go. I'm excited. Thanks, Ditto. Oh, and if you need help cutting up the salad greens, let me know. Always have to land away. Yeah, it'd be like special collaboration between you and me. Take doctors with you? Yeah, you lead, I'll follow. Okay, let's go. So Darchers are going to be following us for a while, but that is okay. I'm taking that. I need the two of them to come see me. Also, while it's on my mind, I'm going to eat some more mudhike and beans. Okay. Okay. All right. So Dartrix needs his deal. So let's see what we can get from Dartrix. So yeah, hopefully that will yield some good results, and hopefully with enough iron ingots, I can make more tracks and get around the area a lot easier. Dartrix, come on. All right. What do you need again? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's put in some leaves. Let's try cooking my new dish with some leafage. We made a shredded salad. All right, leafage is powered up once more. Hopefully that will satisfy Dartrix. Well, that shredded salad was as tasty as it was easy to eat with elegance. Thanks for sharing. If you ever want to make another, just say the word. Happy to help out anytime. Okay, gonna make some... Gonna make more bread. Gonna put that away, but I am gonna make some more beans. All right, beautiful. I will eat the hamburger today because I need to boost Rock Smash with power again. Okay, I want to go this way a bit. We are not going to go this way. I have the ability to make another minecart. Not as it currently stands. I need more copper ingots. I want to check on my storage here. Okay, nothing here that's going to be of immediate use to me. Let's deal with what we can right now. So I can't do anything with crystal fragments right now. Okay, let's see what we can do at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and make a water wheel kit. That'll probably be useful, given where we are. Gonna go ahead and get the mountainous recipe. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Now... I'm gonna grab this. 2 bundles of wheat. trying to see, like, it's hard to visualize in my head, like, how it's gonna play out exactly. I'm gonna break into this wall here and see if there's anything worth checking out. Okay, I'm guessing not, because if they wanted me to get something from here, they would have done it already. So I'll be the optimist for now and assume that they don't want me to do anything here with this. An eternal reminder of my failure. Okay, I actually want to head back to the other locations for multiple reasons that'll become apparent. Let's go back to Withered Wasteland. Okay. Okay, let's do this because we need to make a proper base for myself here. I guess I just need to make the flag. Yep, there he is. Okay. I'm putting this handcar right here. There we go. Okay, so this is considered a proper space. So now this house is my home. So what I would like to do now, we're gonna go to my home in Withered Wasteland. Just check in there, see what's going on with the fellas. But there is a reason I'm doing this. It'll make sense in a minute, but you gotta Gotta let me cook a bit. And that's not in reference to any of the literal cooking that I have done here. Okay, so let's see. So what I would like to do, let's check my storage here. So when I get those rainbow feathers, yo, Scyther, what's up? Hey, dude, you guys smell lots on you? Just saying, if you hand them over, return a piece of lumber for you. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I swore I had picked up like a fossil head somewhere, but I guess I'm going crazy. There's still a whole other, like, entourage of storage boxes we need to check to be certain on that point. So I won't discredit anything yet, but while I am here, I am also going to check out the space here. Got a recipe for a wooden stool. Very useful. We're going to head to this space here because we got some wheat. We have 17 wheat. We're going to fill this up and submit our step here. Looks like we completed part 2 of the team initiation challenge. I'm not a huge veggie fan myself, to be honest, but I know I've got to eat them to stay healthy, so I do it anyway. I mean, these ones are for the Pokemon, of course. Anyway, forget all that. Here's your reward. Go on, take it. You got the Cascade-like badge. Pretty great badge, right? People say if you're less likely to get toothaches when you got one of these. We completed all the beginner level tasks for the team initiation challenge. Oh, light turned on. These lights will turn on one by one as you progress through the team initiation challenge. This shows that you're one step closer to joining up. At this rate, you'll be boss in no time. But your burgeoning talent has only just come out of its shell, like a newly hatched Magikarp. If you keep up your efforts with the team initiation challenge and turn on all the lights, it should have raised right to the top, like a mighty Gyarados. So let's get right to the next stage of the team initiation challenge. The theme of part 3 is burnables. Let's get things fired up like a sizzling energy. Okay, so I can do that and that, but paper, I don't have any paper right now. Despite all the documents that I have gotten my hands on. Shell Bullet D70 has gifted 10 jewels on YouTube. Appreciate it. Appreciate that very much, my friend. How are you doing today? Well, that created a whole mossy rest spot here. We'll see what that will result in later on. I'm good. Yourself? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, this day's been pretty straightforward. The only like kind of rough part was the heat. Very hot where I live right now. Even right now, it's 89 degrees outside. And, you know, I can't emphasize enough. It's 89 degrees with the sun down. Howdy, Ditto. I thought of a quiz. How about, how you feel about giving it a go? I'm gonna give it a go. It is definitely way too hot. Here goes then. Take your best guess. Speaking of newly hatched Magikarp, I remember back when I would hatch boxes of Magikarp to want to train Pokemon Ultra Moon. What are so many ID numbers? I never lost the other draw, and I even got a Master Ball once. Nice. I've never gotten a Master Ball from the daily draw. Best I've gotten is the EXP share, but we all remember that day. What do you think of Timber's favorite flavor is? Spicy, I would assume. That's correct. Nicely done, Ditto. Here's a little something for being generous with your time. Please, insist. You got a fresh carrot. Hope we can do it again sometime. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So what I thought was here was, in fact, not here. So we're going to have to figure something else out. Oh, we got a recipe for wire. Oh, I bet that's definitely going to come in handy later on. Yeah, yesterday, I was having a phone call with my mother, and one of the things I do, chat, just to stave off the way, is I will take walks around my building during my lunch break, just to get a little exercise during the day. And yesterday was like a scorcher. It was really hot outside, and I was able to hang in there, but my phone actually could not. So I was on a call with my mom. And my phone, like, just straight up overheated. It's fine, because I know, like, I told some people, and, like, they were like, oh my gosh, your phone okay? It's like, yes. When an iPhone overheats, it goes into an overheat mode, okay? So it doesn't just shut everything off, but it does lock up your phone until you cool it down. So. The phone got a little carried away, but it's okay. Okay, so I want to generally check in with folks here. I want to check my storage boxes here. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna take these two. We got these. Silver feather. I gotta use slowpoke rod. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, I did not have the head that I thought I did, but that's okay. I don't think any new challenges to complete here. All right, hello, Torchic. I will address you in a moment. Let's see here. Okay, got more bricks. Torchic, if you did not know, provides a service where they give us. Oh well, they made me bricks. Okay. No, I did not mean to slit up. Sorry. Look at this. Make me some bricks, baby. All right, I'm taking this workbench. I'm putting it somewhere else because we really do not need. We don't need it to be here. Nope. That's crazy. You can just toggle them like that. All right, I want to make... Gonna get another pink hut kit here. Want to get this pink hut kit going here. There we go. Okay. So we gotta get the fellas over here. We need to start making plans. Photo up. Cute. My cute baby's spacious slumber party. Azurl, I'm sorry to wake you up, buddy, but I really need your help. So we can make that way we can make you all more comfortable by not forcing you all to sleep in the rain. Follow me, please. So we need, after this, we need Pomo. We need Pomo. We need Ezreal. Now we need Farfetch, Fluffy, and Trubbish. Got it. There's Trubbish. Follow me. What's up, Pibla? The space I want to show you. Come on, follow me. Okay. Pibla wants to show me something. What's up, Piplup? You want to make a waterfall? Here we are. I wanted to show you this pond, Ditto. See, I was thinking maybe we could build a waterfall here. How? Oh, sorry, I guess to explain a bit more, huh? So I was thinking, at first, absorb a whole bunch of water from this pond, right? Then it goes somewhere high above the pond, spit it all out. And that's going to make a small waterfall. Well, it should, but I can't store enough water. Is there any Pokemon who can? I know Pokemon's good at storing water in their body. They live in a place like this. I actually do want to do this, if that is the case. Oh my god! Wooper is the solution. Wooper is the solution to life's problems once again, chat. And that makes me very happy. Let's go, everyone. Yeah, because if we can store water in our bodies and make waterfalls happen anywhere, that would be huge. Okay, Floppy is over there. That actually works out relatively well. Because we need to head this direction anyway to find Farfetch. Probably. Alright, follow me, please. We're gonna head in here for a moment. Oh, there's no one around the counter here. Should probably get someone on that. Hello, hello. What's up? Let's see. What have you got for me? Sea glass fragments. Wooden bed and twine. I will pass on that for now. Oh. Okay. God, there's so many distractions right now. Well, it actually works well because I need to head over this way to find Farfetch. Hey, yo, Oniest of Griffins. What is up, Minor Mole? I'll tell you what's up. This! Zubat! Whoa, this looks like a pretty sweet spot to live. It's raining, my guy. You saying you made this place? Wow, that's super awesome. Thanks a bunch. Hope we can play together here soon. Oh, you know what'd be fun to do here? A little nighttime hide and seek. Zubat, bat Pokemon. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in the darkness. Message from the Pokedex. I believe it's another reward for us finding lots of Pokemon. We got a recipe for a wooden partition. Very nice. I'm taking your twine. Farfetch, I need you to come with me. What is that? Trace of Pokemon? What do you have now? Okay, Crobat, trash disposal site. It's interesting. If we put if we put trash next to, like, why do we have to litter? Okay. Put Trubbish on the job, Farfetch on the job, Flops on the job. Start building. Okay, so this will be done tomorrow. Okay, and we can queue these guys up to get the job done, but for now, we need to concentrate because Wooper is here. At least I hope there's a Wooper. Please be Wooper. Yeah. Oh, it's Paldean Wooper. Whoop, nice to meet you. Is this place nice and humid? You like spots like this too? We should hang out for a while. Oh, but be careful right there. I was just chilling there earlier, so I might be a little slimy and make your skin tingle. Wooper, the Paldean form. Poison fish Pokemon. After losing a territorial struggle, Wooper began living on land. The Pokemon changed over time, developing a poisonous film to protect its body. Oh, you want to store water inside your body? But first, I really want to eat some tomatoes. You see? 3 of them. 3 of them. Look, see a crop field over there? Bet you could grow some really tasty tomatoes there. I'll teach you how to store up water, but only after my tummy's full of tomatoes. Wait, that smell. Do you have tomatoes with you already? Oh, I want to eat some. You can have some. Yes! These look so tasty. Thank you. Okay, as promised, I will show you a trick to storing water. So first, you gotta jump right in the water. Splash! Then suck up water like swoop. Yep, basically like that. You learn how to suck up liquid. When you're in liquid, press ZR while holding Y. You already figured it out? Gosh, you're awesome. Now you can carry water all sorts of places. Will this really work? Alright, we should probably have you try to test it once. So first, jump this muddy water. Try to vacuum as much water as you can. Wow, awesome. He's over a ton of muddy water. Okay, so next up, try fitting some muddy water into a hole to make a pond. Over there would be good. And if you mess up something, just go suck out some more water to start over again. Wow, wait, you did it. You made a muddy water pond. It's kind of yucky. Muddy water tastes pretty bitter, huh? But it doesn't always have to be muddy water, of course. You can vacuum ordinary water just fine. Now you can move water around wherever, whenever you want. Okay. Well, the ocean is vast. So, stuff we can do now with this. Okay, so interesting. It does just take away liquid. So water is not finite. How much water did I absorb? All right, let's see here. Got some leopard berries. Okay, so... Okay, did not mean to do this, but since you're here... So does not appear to be like a physical limit to how much water I can spit out. Yeah, there isn't. Fascinating. So it only affects my ability. Okay. Fascinating. But that's good. I can do stuff with this for sure. Okay, so oh yeah, we can do things with this. We can definitely do things. Okay, how's that for a waterfall, eh? Oh, you did it. You made a waterfall. You really are amazing, Ditto. The sound of the waterfall you made is so relaxing. I think my new favorite NASA is going to be right near. Thanks so much. Okay, so that was 100% worth it. Another mysterious slate. Interesting. Okay, so with that in mind, let's do this, because there are a couple things I want to do before we head out. So let's go back to Withered Wasteland, and here's what we're gonna do. Because one of the biggest things that I was struggling with in Withered Wasteland was getting water into like that second portion further north of my main town. But now I have the ability to put water there myself. So we're gonna get the river flow in there. We're gonna get that area improved as a result. Okay, let's check here. Just gonna grab this. All right, and here's what we're gonna do, right? Hello there, Ditto. What's up, Illumise? Got 3 bats of beautiful flower seeds. Lovely. Okay, so all right. Yeah, we temporarily interfered with the water flow, but that's fine. There we go. Water wheel spot habitat has been restored. We know that print blood can theoretically appear here, but that's not the point. The point is we now have water filling the place. Now I just need to fill it with more. So, okay. So let's spit out more water until it's nice and full. Awesome. Now we improve the place. Also, since we're here, let's cut this down. Let's see what we can find down here. This is really cool. This is actually a really cool thing, because like this system of improving your abilities gives you like it encourages you to kind of go back to previous areas and expand on things. Because like look, like this whole area is a minecart area. So like I could do things with this now that I would not have been able to do before. Not just because I wasn't able to come here before, but like there's new things in here. There's things I could do with like kind of my new knowledge. So we gain new knowledge and we accomplish new things. Team Argon's journal number 8 has been added to your human records. Account suspended due to policy violations. The owner of this account was found to belong to the criminal organization calling themselves Team R, which has been causing trouble across the region. The entire organization, including its boss, has been apprehended by international police. We hope that this news will allow our users to continue using our platform with peace of mind. Dang. Our boy got caught. Let's see. Hackers confessions number 3 has been added to your human records. If a disaster of that scale had really happened, surely would have received both local and global attention. With that thought, I remembered a foundation active in that region. They were known for their passion for Pokemon conservation efforts. I'd even donate to them. I thought that an organization of that scale might be able to influence media so that no news of the disaster would get outside the region. I spent countless days infiltrating the Foundation's servers, looking into any data I could lay my hands on, and sure enough, it gradually became clear that they were involved. I finally fell asleep after repeated all-nighters. When I woke up, I was so surrounded by members of the Foundation. Oh my god. I found the foundation means business, but moreover. Oh hey. Oh, this is a shortcut back to this. Okay. It's probably not where it needs to go, but for now, this is the best place I can put the mysterious save for the immediate moment. Okay. All right, more things have been established now that I've gotten these abilities. So now we're going to go to Rocky Ridges. Oh, a thought just occurred to me, but I'll save it for another time. I've arrived home, and boy, does my my home kind of sucks right now. NGL, but yeah, we're working on it. What's up, Dartrix? All right, 3 stones, lovely. Thank you, Dartrix. Okay, we might be able to do something with the iron ingots, but for now, let's focus on what we need here. So, okay, I do technically have every one that I need, but I don't have everything that I need. So, concentrate on what we can do. So, the iron ingots should, well, we should be getting close to the point where we have an iron ingot ready to go. So, let's get the ball rolling on that. Okay, I'm gonna take these. You keep at it, Magmar. Oh, looks like we got some ideas for some recipes as a result of getting some iron in it. Okay, now we can make a smelting furnace. Good. If we can get a smelting furnace kind of in the closer end of town, we might be able to get more stuff accomplished more efficiently. So I'll see how effectively I can kind of get the ball rolling on that. Yeah, because if I could get like a smelting furnace set up like right here, that would be very nice. Okay, so I just need 4 iron ores and a stone. I can get iron ore. That's easy enough. Okay, so let's go to the mines, get some iron ore. Oh wait, there's another bit of lore here. Copy of Game Corner. Ah. That is understandable. Ooh, we got gold ore. Interesting. Is there a diamond ore? Just trying to make effective use of my mining time here, chat. Okay. Let's see here. What we have here? Bag of lum seeds. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's make that smelting furnace first. Beautiful. Okay, and now from here... Okay, and now we need to gather the necessary components for this specific space. So Riolu, Machoke, Scorbunny, Cinderace, Sponslight. Alright, follow me. Sorry. Didn't mean to disturb your sleep, but we have work to do. All right, there we go. Yep, we're working on it. Sure, I can cook. Why, you realize I know this. So can I ask you a favor? I really love fresh carrots. And I thought bread that's made with carrots tastes amazing. If you ever break bread, like, could you save a loaf for me? Okay, I will follow through on that request, but I need you to follow me right now. All right, let's queue you all up for this place. Okay, so we can have Cricket Todd do this too. Kind of think of it. I haven't seen a humans around recently, huh? Okay, follow me, please. All right, there we go. Now I just need to find Machoke. And last I saw Machoke, he was up here, but the possibility that that changed. Head in the direction, Machoke. Machoke, I need your help, buddy. If you run to Graveler, tell him to come see me. Thank you for the reminder, but I do need your help with something else. You serious? Do I have to do the Graveler thing first? Like, seriously, there are bigger priorities here. I just take this. Nope, it won't let me move it. Well, take it anyway. That's debris, is not considered a boulder. What's up, Machuk? God bless. Gotta find a boulder, gotta find a boulder, gotta find a boulder. This is considered debris. I need to not prioritize this right now. Does that count, or is the issue is that considered a mossy boulder habitat? Yes, that does count. Gonna open the way a bit. Give gravel a little more breathing room. Okay, we just need graveler to show up really quick. So I need Macho to be able to work on the house. And again, the houses, they take a day. If it was one of those things like, oh, it just take a few minutes. No, it'll literally take all day. All right, Carkle, what's up? Question for you, have you ever ridden in a hand car? Yeah. Ha, knew it. Aren't hand cars the coolest? They can go so fast. Wish I could whoosh around like a hand car on a railway track, but when they really pick up momentum, I get kind of freaked out because I feel like I won't be able to stop. That's where you come in, Ditto. Remember the railroad crossing? You know, the home you made for me? When a hand car bumps a railroad crossing, it stops at its tracks, literally. So after you lay down railroad tracks, make sure to put a crossing gate at the ends. Basically, I want you to make more railroad crossings. Once that happens, I can go flying down the railroad track without having to worry about going off the rails. Plus, then you can hop on a hand car whenever you want to move somewhere fast. Pretty handy, right? So you want to help me out with this or what? All right, we now can make a recipe for a crossing gate. No way, you gonna help? Wow, you rock. In that case, can you make another railroad crossing? Aside from the one we're living now, that is. Thanks again, pal. Okay. We will take care of that next time. But for now, I need to get you on board here. All right, beautiful. It's your boy, Graveler. Brom nom nom, so yummy. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. The boulders here are really cool and crunchy. I could eat a mountain of them. Let me know if you find anything more tasty-looking boulders. All right, Graveler, rock Pokemon. Often seen rolling down mountain trails. Obstacles are just things to roll straight over, not avoid. Okay. Okay. The environment level's increased. That's good. Place furniture decorations number 4 has been completed as well. I'm taking this with me just in case. Your bet. Did you find anything cool? Follow me. Okay. So Gravel is back in the game. So now Machoke will at least follow me. Okay, there we go. All right, so the Gray Hut will be completed tomorrow. The squad is getting on that. So let's check on our PC here. First of all, environment level has gotten to level 4. Great way to end the stream here. So let's check, see what challenges have been made available. All right. Got multiple challenges completed. Beautiful. Some new recipes as well as some new hints. So let's grab one at a time here. So first of all, protruding wall recipe. I'll take that. Next, look at the stone fencing recipe. Get the dark marble flooring recipe. And iron tiling recipe. That should be useful. And just for a little teaser for what is to come, let us see. We won't be able to see all of these, but we'll be able to see some of the hints. So let's see. Bronze landmark habitat hint. What do we got? Okay, so we just need to make a bronze landmark with a sign. Okay. Clink Clang iron construction habitat hint. Let's see what we got. Okay, so don't quite have what we need, but we're getting close to that. We can definitely arrange things to have that happen. All right, and box to the rhythm. That'll bring these two up. There is still one other that can appear. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So let's head back to our home here. Our shoddily put together home, which is definitely not complete right now. I'm gonna at least just at least have something relatively reasonable. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that is going to do it for tonight's session of Pokemon Pokopia. Based on how the schedule for the weekend is looking, we will have another stream of Mouse PI at the end, probably on Sunday. And hopefully that should be the end of it, because there is one big game series that I do want to get started on streaming live at the end of July. And getting Mouse PI finished would be the most convenient way to kind of get that all timed, but we shall see what happens. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Appreciate all the new people that came by. Appreciate all the old fans that came by as well. We had a pretty good stream tonight. If anyone's watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a minute, because I do believe that Carissa is streaming, and we're going to go raid her channel again. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.